is evil, that person is, you're actually holding on to something inside of you that does not view yourself as a good person. And that goes into the conditioning also of what is a good person. Because when you're fed a lot of bullshit over the years, they really lay it on thick and people start to suppress themselves. So as you keep raising your frequency, people are going to start falling away from your life. You will be able to see things in people, but maybe look at it from a different perspective. That when you were at your lowest, these things manifested inside of you. This is what gives you the ability to see it in another person. We are mirrors. When you are able to observe it and decide what is good for you, will stay in your life, and to leave people where they are and not judge them, because what we don't know, we can't fix. And when you bring the focus back to yourself and you keep uplifting yourself and going through the shadow work and really just focusing on the inner state of your being, your mindset, the deprogramming, the things around you will start to shift. You are going to realize that you are the one that is creating everything in your reality. And that's part of one of the cycles that you have to break, is bearing the weight of knowing things and wanting things to change for people, but you can't change things outside of yourself. So, but you can change your frequency and you can bring your power back to self, and you will notice that a lot of people are raising their frequency at this time, and it's having a ripple effect on the people that are around them. If somebody can say something to you, like if somebody comes up to you and just says something just, messed up, and it triggers you, that means that there's a core wound inside of you that what they said to you, you feel. Your consciousness of agreement or suppression of that feeling is actually a key that person is giving you. So when you do become triggered by something, I'm not saying to get in your head about it and everything, just kind of sit there and be like, why did that make me so upset? Because when somebody is able to get a reaction out of you, or you just feel like you have to, that is the inner child in you that is screaming. Somebody made me feel like that and I believe it. That's part of deprogramming yourself, and you actually will get to a point where you don't judge other people. And that doesn't mean that there aren't people that intentionally go around trying to cause pain in others, and that there's not other entities that are walking amongst us, because that's a whole other fucking story. But if you allow it to attach to you and you put your energy into that, then it manifests in your reality. You will get to a point where you won't judge anybody, and it's not because you don't have the boundaries anymore. It's because you actually have more boundaries and more respect for yourself and more wanting to learn and understand. And you get to a point where you won't deal with any bullshit. And I don't mean that as fighting it like right on. Like, I mean like you just will not, because that is their perspective on how they feel about themselves being projected at you. And it is only up to you if you take that.